precisar de fone de tradução, peguem ali ao fundo da sala e, ao sair do recinto, devolvam no mesmo lugar. Obrigada. A Universidade de São Paulo lança hoje o Centro de Pesquisa e Inovação em Clima e Sustentabilidade. O Centro USP Proclima terá 5 áreas de pesquisa: gerenciamento de carbono e soluções baseadas na natureza, prevenção de desastres, ESG, da sigla inglesa Environmental, Social and Governance, economia circular, gestão de resíduos sólidos e geração de energia renovável. Entre as tecnologias utilizadas no centro estão a energia fotovoltaica e o biodigestor, sistema inovador que transforma resíduo orgânico em energia, licenciado para operação pela Companhia Ambiental do Estado de São Paulo, CETESB. Para darmos início, convidamos para compor a mesa professor doutor Carlos Gilberto Carlotti Júnior, magnífico reitor da Universidade de São Paulo. Professora doutora Maria Arminda do Nascimento Arruda, vice-reitora. Embaixador Roberto Azevedo, presidente global de operações da Ambipar. Professora doutora Patrícia Iglesias, coordenadora do Centro e superintendente de gestão ambiental da Universidade de São Paulo. Senhor Tércio Borleng, CEO da Ambipar. Professor Dr. Jorge Alberto Soares Tenório, vice-coordenador do Centro de Pesquisa e Inovação em Clima e Sustentabilidade. Senhor Marcos Vinícius Almeida Silveira, vice-presidente da Ambipar. Professora doutora Hiri Fitrisari, professora da Universidade da Indonésia e conselheira do USP Proclima. Registramos e podem se sentar. Registramos e agradecemos a presença das seguintes autoridades que se apresentaram ao cerimonial. Senhor Vasco Rodrigues, cônsul-geral dos Países Baixos, representando a Wageningen University. Professor Aigul Abdaeva, rector from Arabaev University. Senhor Alberto Amorim, representando o secretário da Agricultura e Abastecimento do Estado de São Paulo, professor Dr. Guilherme Piai Filizola. Dr. Arnaldo Rossepian, presidente da Fundação Faculdade de Medicina da USP, membro do Conselho de Administração da Ambipar. Professor Dr. Arlindo Felipe Júnior, chefe do gabinete do reitor. Edmilson Dias de Freitas, professor Dr. Edmilson Dias de Freitas, coordenador executivo do gabinete do reitor, da Fundação Faculdade de Medicina da USP, membro do Conselho da Administração da Ambipar, de Cooperação Acadêmica Nacional e Internacional da USP, Júnior, chefe do gabinete do reitor, professor Dr. Tércio Ambris, diretor de Freitas, professor Dr. Edmilson Dias de Freitas, coordenador executivo e vice-diretor do Instituto de Energia e Ambiente. Para as boas-vindas e a apresentação do USP Proclima, convidamos a professora doutora Patrícia Iglesias, coordenador do Centro de Pesquisa e Inovação em Clima e Sustentabilidade e também superintendente de gestão ambiental da USP.
Bom dia a todos. É uma alegria dar início a essa cerimônia recebendo a todos vocês que se encontram aqui nessa manhã. Eu cumprimento a todas as autoridades aqui presentes, nas pessoas do nosso magnífico reitor, Carlos Gilberto Carlotti Júnior, da nossa vice-reitora, professora Maria Arminda do Nascimento Arruda, e também da professora Riri Fitri Sari, que representa aqui o ranking GreenMetric, e a cada um de vocês que está conosco nessa manhã para o lançamento do Centro de Pesquisa USP Proclima. Quem poderia me ajudar aqui com a apresentação, porque ainda não entrou? Peço só um minutinho, por favor.
Recording in progress.
Bem, bom dia agora a todos. É com muita alegria que nós apresentamos o novo Centro de Pesquisa e Inovação em Clima e Sustentabilidade da Universidade de São Paulo, o USP Proclima, um centro ligado à reitoria e que vem com um objetivo bastante claro de atuar em alguns temas. Nós temos aqui 5 linhas de trabalho para pesquisa, inovação e difusão. O gerenciamento de carbono e soluções baseadas na natureza. Então, é uma série de áreas de sub-áreas dentro de cada uma dessas áreas, mas nós vamos trabalhar com sistemas de comércio de carbono, com a questão da emissão dos títulos verdes, RED+, também o CPR verde, a tecnologia para captura e para a redução das emissões, entre outros temas. Outro foco é a prevenção de desastres, no trabalho em mitigação e adaptação, construção de resiliência, algo tão importante no nosso contexto atual de eventos extremos. Estão sendo cada vez mais recorrentes, não só no Brasil, mas também em outros países. A terceira linha é o ESG, vem da sigla em inglês, o E de Environmental, o S de Social e o G de Governance. Um trabalho muito voltado, em especial, para a questão de direitos humanos dentro dessa linha, na atuação do setor público e do setor privado, e também o combate ao greenwashing e a litigância climática como focos dessa linha. Também a quarta linha de economia circular. Esse é um tema muito atual e necessário, onde nós precisamos trabalhar a redução do desperdício, a ecoeficiência e as tecnologias voltadas para a gestão de resíduos sólidos, de forma que haja, de fato, uma circularidade no desenvolvimento da atividade pública e privada. E, por fim, um foco em gestão de resíduos sólidos e geração de energia. A Universidade de São Paulo já vem trabalhando bastante na mudança da sua matriz energética. Nós estamos avançando muito com a questão das fotovoltaicas e queremos avançar ainda mais em outros temas, como o biodigestor, que hoje, inclusive, está citado no jornal Folha de São Paulo, um trabalho coordenado pelo professor Hildo Sauer, do Instituto de Energia e Ambiente, e que, de fato, é bastante inovador. É a primeira operação licenciada pela CETESB nessa tecnologia. Não houve nenhuma anteriormente. Nós temos uma missão muito clara nesse centro, de desenvolver pesquisa com foco em mudanças climáticas, em emergência ambiental, e de modo a contribuir para o avanço das políticas públicas. Desde que nós demos início ao pós-doc USP Sustain, o nosso foco foi conectar com políticas públicas e com o setor privado. Não um desenvolvimento no âmbito da pesquisa pela pesquisa, mas uma pesquisa que traga resultados para a sociedade. E o centro tem essa visão claramente. Também de ser reconhecido como um centro de referência, um centro de excelência na construção de sociedades mais resilientes, que é isso que nós precisamos no nosso contexto atual. Eu aqui tenho mais detalhadas as áreas de pesquisa, mas eu já mencionei para vocês naquele slide, eu vou passar rapidamente, fica mais fácil de leitura aqui, porque na divisão ela ficou maior, né? Mas são temas todos conectados, né? Você não vai ter uma justiça social sem trabalhar as questões de resíduos, sem trabalhar a economia circular, sem trabalhar a prevenção de desastres. E, obviamente, o setor privado é muito importante, por isso também trazemos a questão do ESG. E aqui temos algumas finalidades também. Eu queria apenas ressaltar que nós queremos, né, fomentar as cooperações nacionais e internacionais. Está aqui o professor Sérgio Proença, que dirige a Alcane. Esse é um papel da universidade, a conexão com outras universidades. Não à toa, nós temos hoje aqui a divulgação do ranking de sustentabilidade do GreenMetric, que é exatamente essa conexão com universidades, mais de 1.000 universidades no mundo todo, que trabalham em prol de uma sustentabilidade não só do ponto de vista das pesquisas, mas também da gestão da universidade. E temos uma estrutura, é importante conhecer quem são as pessoas que estarão nesse projeto. Então, eu vou mencionar, eu pediria para os professores ficarem em pé, né? Nós temos um comitê gestor, que é formado por mim, pelo professor Jorge Tenório, que não pôde estar aqui no período da manhã, mas também professor Edmilson Freitas, do IAG, professor Edmilson, por favor, professora Fernanda Brando, que é da Escola de Filosofia de Ribeirão Preto, professor Hildo Sauer, por favor, do Instituto de Energia e Ambiente, a professora Paula Pereda, da Fé, que também não pôde estar nessa manhã, professor Roberto Ziles, do Instituto de Energia e Ambiente, e professora Tamara Gomes, da FZEA. É um prazer trabalhar com essas pessoas, são pessoas que já estiveram envolvidas no projeto USP Sustain, então já estamos trabalhando juntos desde 2022, e por isso a ideia de perenizar esse trabalho por meio da criação de um centro. E um comitê consultivo formado por membros da universidade e de fora da universidade. Vocês podem ver que estão universidades muito referenciadas aqui de outros países, mas para representar esses que são dos outros países, eu menciono a professora Riri Fitrisari, da Universidade da Indonésia, que compõe a nossa mesa. E também menciono o professor Tadeu Malheiros, que se encontra aqui presente, da Faculdade de Saúde Pública, professor Tércio Ambrise, que é o diretor... Tércio, por favor, fique em pé. Professor Tércio Ambrise, diretor do Instituto de Energia e Ambiente, e a professora Wanda Gunther, também da Faculdade de Saúde Pública. Então, nós temos várias áreas do conhecimento representadas no centro, né? E numa parceria com o setor privado. Reforçamos a importância da universidade estar conectada com o setor privado. Por isso, nós recebemos aqui a Ambipar, que é o nosso sponsor do ponto de vista financeiro do centro. A Ambipar é uma referência em soluções ambientais. E eu cumprimento a todos que compõem essa empresa, na pessoa do Dr. Tércio Borlen, do Dr. Guilherme e dos demais que se encontram aqui à mesa, comandante Vinícius, embaixador Roberto. Agradecendo por essa parceria, a Ambipar se propôs a fazer o aporte não apenas dos recursos, mas também um projeto muito inovador de neutralização do carbono na Universidade de São Paulo no ano de 2025. Nós não temos notícia de outra universidade que já tenha feito a neutralização completa. Normalmente são metas apresentadas para o futuro, mas Nesse centro, nós vamos ter esse trabalho realizado pela Ambipar em fases durante o ano de 2025, tendo, então, a nossa universidade já carbono neutro em 2025. E, por fim, nós incorporamos o programa USP Sustain ao Centro USP Proclima, de forma que haja uma continuidade. Nós temos aqui pós-docs representados, eu estou vendo a Fabiana, não sei se tem mais algum, se puder ficar em pé. A professora Priscila, do IEE, Alexandre, por favor, Nina, né? Eles vêm todos do programa USP Sustain, e a Priscila, inclusive, fez o concurso de ingresso e já é docente da nossa universidade, mostrando os resultados bastante práticos desse projeto. Com isso, eu encerro a minha apresentação, dizendo que agora nós começamos, né, com muito trabalho pela frente, mas estamos todos muito animados e desejando que esse centro possa ter impacto, não só dentro da Universidade de São Paulo, no estado de São Paulo, mas para o nosso país e para a agenda climática de uma forma geral. Muito obrigada.
Representando a Ambipar, empresa parceira do Centro de Pesquisa e Inovação em Clima e Sustentabilidade, convidamos o embaixador Roberto Azevedo, diretor-geral da Organização Mundial do Comércio entre os anos 2013 e 2020 e presidente global de operações da Ambipar.
Muito obrigado, bom dia a todos. Eu começo, evidentemente, agradecendo o convite para estar aqui com vocês. Agradeço à USP, na pessoa do magnífico reitor, Carlos Gilberto Carlotti Júnior, a vice-reitora, Maria Arminda do Nascimento Arruda, a todos aqui presentes. Saúdo particularmente meus colegas de Ambipar, que aqui estão, sobretudo na pessoa do Dr. Tércio Borlengue, e a professora Patrícia Iglesias já fez uma apresentação muito bem, muito ilustrativa do que nós estamos tentando fazer, da parceria da Ambipar com a USP. Mas eu queria aqui compartilhar com vocês pelo menos duas coisas. A agenda climática ambiental ela tem vários desafios, né? E ao longo da minha experiência profissional, eu não estou aqui para falar de mim, mas eu acho que são duas experiências que eu achei muito interessantes. Eu, quando saí da Organização Mundial do Comércio, trabalhei um tempo no meio corporativo, né, norte-americano em particular, e nesse momento, as empresas, as grandes corporações, não só americanas, né, no mundo inteiro, vinham assumindo compromissos, né, compromissos de descarbonização, de uso de descontinuar ou reduzir o uso de embalagens, de materiais que tinham origem em combustíveis ou em material fóssil. E, ao longo desse processo, né, de anúncios constantes, elas começaram a sofrer muitas críticas, né, da sociedade civil, às vezes da própria imprensa, alegando greenwashing, né? Ou seja, você fingir que está fazendo alguma coisa quando, na verdade, não está, né? E eu tive várias conversas com eles, e uma coisa muito interessante que, né, ao longo dessas conversas surgiu, é que algumas pessoas que criticavam os anúncios feitos pelas empresas, eu até perguntei, mas não são metas boas? Por que vocês estão criticando tanto? E a resposta que eu recebi foi, não, porque vocês dizem que vão atingir, mas não dizem como. Não tem o cronograma, não tem qual é a metodologia, não tem como que vocês vão chegar lá. E a minha resposta para eles foi, mas olha aqui, a maior parte das inovações que são necessárias para nós atingirmos esses objetivos não existem ainda. As tecnologias não existem. As empresas, as universidades, o meio científico estão tentando todos desenvolver essas tecnologias. Agora, Se nós não tivermos a meta, aí com certeza não haverá tecnologia. Isso é uma garantia que eu posso dar para vocês. Então, vamos ter a meta, vamos tentar chegar lá. Como que nós vamos chegar? Eu não sei como é que nós vamos chegar lá. Ninguém sabe, né? Mas, por exemplo, outro problema grave é a mudança de metas, né? É a meta móvel. O tempo inteiro nós estamos mudando de meta. Uma empresa com quem eu estive estava desenvolvendo material compostável para as embalagens, né, que ela utilizava. E conversando com empresas e financiando estudos nessa área, e até prometendo a compra, né? O que vocês produzirem desse material que obedeça a essas especificações, nós compramos tudo, 100% da produção. Aí o que acontece? Os investimentos foram feitos, a empresa pesquisando, investindo. Com o passar do tempo, começaram a aparecer críticas contra os materiais compostáveis. Porque o material compostável tem problema. Porque ele precisa, para ele ser degradado, precisa de determinadas condições, coisas desse tipo. Então, é melhor ter a embalagem reusável. A reusável é melhor, porque você usa infinitamente, com todas as complicações que isso implica, né? E aí, o que acontece? As empresas foram se desestimulando a investir em determinadas coisas que podem não ser a solução perfeita não existe, né? Mas era um caminho na direção certa. Esses desafios, na verdade, provam uma coisa, que se nós quisermos efetivamente ter um impacto na agenda climática, ambiental, nós precisamos de uma uniformidade de visão, nós precisamos de coordenação, nós precisamos de estarmos somando esforços. E quando eu falo nós, eu estou falando de setor privado, eu estou falando de governo, eu estou falando de ONGs, eu estou falando de mídia e eu estou falando do meio científico, né? Eu estou falando das universidades, da academia de uma maneira geral. Porque sem esse esforço coordenado, nós não vamos conseguir o impacto que nós queremos ter na agenda climática ambiental. E eu digo isso porque eu tenho um orgulho muito grande de estar aqui representando a Ambipar, que está presente aqui hoje, pelo menos com 2 gerações, com o Dr. Cércio, com o Guilherme, mas já são 3 gerações da família que se dedicam a isso. A Ambipar é uma líder em soluções ambientais, uma líder global, não é só no Brasil, não. E não existem empresas no mundo com a mesma abrangência de ações e oferta de serviços que tem a Ambipar, é uma coisa muito única, e nós devemos ter orgulho disso, mas, sobretudo, a Ambipar tem perfeita consciência dessa necessidade de somar forças, e, por isso, nós estamos juntos nesse projeto, com vocês, com a USP, desenvolvendo tecnologias inovadoras, tecnologias que vão permitir que esse impacto na agenda climática ambiental aconteça de uma maneira que tenha resultados e que seja inspiradora. Então, eu conto com todos vocês para se unir a esse esforço nosso e continuar ampliando tudo isso da maneira mais inteligente possível e com o pragmatismo necessário para nós chegarmos lá. Mas é isso, mais uma vez, muito obrigado, parabéns ao que está sendo feito, é por aí, sem esse tipo de esforço nós não chegaremos lá. Muito obrigado a todos.
Anunciamos neste momento as palavras do professor Dr. Carlos Gilberto Carlotti Júnior, magnífico reitor da Universidade de São Paulo.
Bom dia a todas e todas, é um prazer tê-los aqui na sala do Conselho Universitário da Universidade de São Paulo. Eu gostaria de saudar inicialmente a nossa vice-reitora, a professora Maria Arminda do Nascimento Arruda, o embaixador Roberto Azevedo, presidente global de operações, a professora Patrícia Iglesias, superintendente de gestão ambiental e coordenadora do Centro USP Clima, o senhor Tércio, presidente da Ambipar, o Dr. Jorge, vice-coordenador de pesquisa e inovação do USP Proclima, o Marcos Vinícius Almeida Silveira, vice-presidente da Ambipar, e a professora Riri Sari, conselheira do USP Clima e professora da Universidade da Indonésia. Gostaria de saudar todos os presentes em nome da Kathleen Feitosa, e pedir para ela mandar um abraço e um beijo para a dona Guiomar. A Universidade de São Paulo, ela tem feito um esforço bastante grande para nós trabalharmos na inovação e na sustentabilidade. E nesse projeto, eu acho que nós unimos inovação e sustentabilidade. Nós criamos alguns centros, esse é o 9º centro que nós criamos, ligados diretamente à reitoria, centros interdisciplinares, centros temáticos em assuntos que sejam relevantes para a população, que nós tenhamos uma massa crítica de pesquisadores aqui dentro da universidade, para nós aumentarmos a capacidade de respostas que nós devemos dar para a sociedade. Então, nós estamos criando, eu pretendo chegar até o final da nossa gestão com 10 centros, esse é o 9º centro, e todos eles têm tido um sucesso bastante grande com a sociedade, entendendo o papel desses centros, aumentando as conexões, tanto nacionais quanto internacionais, da universidade e respondendo grandes perguntas que nós precisamos ter. Então, nessa semana, nós começamos a produzir por um desses centros, e com o auxílio da FAPESP e algumas companhias, o hidrogênio a partir do etanol. Então, se vocês fizerem uma visita aqui no campus, porque a última rua aqui da universidade, vocês vão ver um centro, uma planta piloto para fazer um scale-up da produção de hidrogênio e etanol, o ônibus já modificado, veículos modificados que nós estamos utilizando para fazer os cálculos de energia, emissão de carbono dentro desse processo. Então, esse é um dos exemplos de inovação. Estamos, como acho que a Patrícia já comentou, estamos fazendo uma grande implantação de painéis fotovoltaicos em todos os campos da Universidade de São Paulo. Por exemplo, a IACHE, que é a nossa unidade na USP Leste, vamos começar a produzir, talvez, semana que vem, Isílios, ou nesses próximos dias, 25% da energia consumida naquele campus. Então, são essas iniciativas que nós estamos fazendo. A usina de reciclagem de lixo, de resíduos sólidos, nós devemos estar inaugurando aí nas próximas semanas. O biodigestor do Ildo, ele fala que não é do Ildo, que é da USP, mas o biodigestor do Ildo também já conseguimos todas as aprovações e vamos tentar replicar isso em vários cenários dentro da universidade e fora da universidade. Então, o que nós queremos com esses centros é aumentar a nossa capacidade de resolver problemas que ainda não têm soluções, como o embaixador comentou. Eu tenho escutado de grandes empresários, de grandes CEOs internacionais, que hoje nós dispomos somente 50% da tecnologia necessária para nós salvarmos o planeta. Então, 50% ainda está para ser descoberto. E esse é o papel da universidade. E com isso nós queremos fazer colaborações tanto com o setor público quanto com o setor privado. Acho que são essas duas vocações que a universidade deve ter, obviamente sempre com a coordenação dos governos estaduais, federais, para fazer essa negociação entre universidade e setor privado, mas eu acho que é a partir disso, é a partir de grandes cooperações que nós vamos realmente fazer com que a nossa população perceba o papel da universidade e nós tenhamos um maior crescimento da qualidade de vida entre os paulistas, entre os brasileiros. Acho que só tem sentido numa universidade que esteja conectada com a sociedade. Se nós perdemos essa conexão, provavelmente nós não estamos fazendo a nossa tarefa corretamente. Uma outra iniciativa que nós estamos tendo em relação à pesquisa e inovação trazendo centros internacionais aqui para a Universidade de São Paulo. Então, o ano passado, nós tivemos a visita do presidente Macron aqui na universidade, inaugurando o Instituto Pasteur de São Paulo, que é uma associação Pasteur Paris Universidade de São Paulo. Inauguramos também o CNRS, que é uma grande parceria com a maior entidade de pesquisa da França. Então, já temos 3 centros instalados, além desses 2, uma com a Universidade da Inglaterra para o estudo de micologia. Estamos finalizando um acordo para um centro de oncologia de precisão com o ICGEB, que é um órgão, um laboratório inicialmente ligado às Nações Unidas, agora ele é localizado em Trieste, e com a ajuda do MCTI, com uma colaboração grande, devemos assinar no próximo ano, no primeiro semestre, esse grande acordo para trazermos o ICGEB, e com isso termos um ambiente internacional dentro da Universidade de São Paulo. Se nós não conseguimos enviar nossos 90.000 alunos para o exterior, nós estamos querendo ter
abroad. We want to have an international environment here at the university. And with this, we bring a vision of countries from the European Union that work with innovation for a longer time, and they can offer new concepts and they can accelerate this cooperation. And probably in January, Patricia, I should be in Paris signing an agreement with PSL, which is the largest French university in the area of circular economy. They have a great European project, so we will place the center within this partnership with PSL. And I believe that this partnership of internationalization, excellence, serving the society, that the University of São Paulo always sought to do, and we have emphasized with these factors. So I see very keenly the start of this center coupled with the private sector, and we invite public sectors to work together with us. The Secretary of Agriculture of the state of São Paulo also represented here, and I hope that we have great partnerships for us to be able to work for the good of the people of São Paulo and also the people of Brazil. So I thank everyone very much who collaborated with this project. I would like to thank Tenorio and Patricia who are leading this process, but also there are several other professors who are collaborating, and these centers are open. All these centers, these 9 centers that we have created, they are open for all researchers of the university. Of course, you have a managing group that is leading the process, but every professor of the University of São Paulo that works with climate and sustainability certainly will be very welcome at this center so that we can have capillarity of this center throughout the university. So congratulations, Patricia, for the initiative. Congratulations to the professors. And I would like to thank all the international collaborators who are part of this project and this international experience. And I think it's very important for Brazil. And this center already starts in its teens. Everyone is born on day 0, but this center is already very well developed with partnerships with an international outlook, and I'm sure that it will be very productive in upcoming years, and we will have great results by means of this center. Today's Thursday, right? We approved the center on Tuesday in the University Council in this room, and today we are already doing this launch with all these partnerships. So thank you very much to all of you, and let's always work in partnership for the good of our society. Thank you very much.
Anunciamos o encerramento desta.
We now conclude the opening ceremony and would like to invite the authorities to take their seats in the audience so we can now move to the Sustainability GreenMetric Rankings reports and results. Thank you for joining us. And now I will turn the floor over to Professor Patricia Iglesias.
Where should we?
You can stay here, but
Yes. So now I will give the floor to Professor He. We are going to start the ceremony, the award ceremony from GreenMetrics. So Professor He Fitrisari, that's in charge. She is the creator of this important ranking, and also Professor Junaidi. They are both in charge of GreenMetric. I have to say that's a very important initiative because you help the universities to get in a better position, and these incredible professors. So a próxima sessão vai ser em inglês.
So the next session will be in English. If you would like to listen to the translation in Portuguese, you can pick up the headsets in the back of the room. So I'll turn it over to the professors.
In 12:24. Thank you.
Say here. I think it's there. Yes. Yes, I think. Yes, like this.
Today, our world stands at a crossroads. As urbanization accelerates and climate change becomes more pronounced, the need for sustainable practices has never been more urgent. The time has come for universities and cities to lead the charge towards a sustainable future. Universities hold the key to innovation and education, and cities being at the forefront of development. UI GreenMetric and UI Green City Metric provide a platform for universities and cities to showcase their commitment to sustainability. By participating, institutions not only benchmark their efforts, but also inspire others, share best practices, and contribute to a global movement towards sustainability. As a beacon of sustainability, we offer comprehensive assessments of sustainable practices, conduct workshops to improve performance, and provide detailed feedback to help institutions and cities enhance their sustainability strategies.
Bom dia para todos e todas que estão aqui pessoalmente, presencialmente na Universidade de São Paulo, e a todos e todas as colegas que estão nos assistindo em todo o mundo. Estamos fazendo um streaming.
For that, I would greet you all. Very good morning, very good afternoon, very good evening to the world. I'm very pleased and excited to be here in this beautiful campus, University of São Paulo, and would be hosting this announcement of 2024 UI GreenMetric World University Rankings. To start with, I'd like to invite Professor Riri Fitrisari, our chairperson of UI GreenMetric, to present her welcome remarks. Professor Riri.
Good morning, everyone. The Honorable dear Professor Carlos Girbelti Carlotti, the President of University of São Paulo, all the Vice Rector, the representative from Ambipar, Mr. Roberto Azevedo, my great friend, Professor Patricia Iglesias, and also Professor Tadeu, Fernanda, and everyone in the team that have made us possible to come here, and also all the participants who have arrived from, I could count more than 10 countries, from far away, Kyrgyzstan, Netherlands, Latvia, Philippines, Taiwan, Bangladesh, Colombia, Ecuador, Saudi, and Indonesia, and Brazil, of course. And also for everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone all over the world, directors, vice rectors, director of estates, all the reviewers and assessors, sustainability officers, and all sustainability champions from all over the world. Good morning again. So it's really a great pleasure for us to welcome all of you today at the UI GreenMetric Result and Awards 2024, broadcasted from São Paulo University. This is the 15th annual ceremony that we have arranged during our history to anticipate global challenges via competition and collaboration. The UI GreenMetric 2024 report showcases participation from 1,477 universities across the globe from 95 countries, reflecting substantial growth with an addition of 294 universities and more 11 countries from the year before. The inclusion of new participants, often with innovative sustainability practices and stronger evidence, has raised competition, impacting the relative score of many existing participants. So today, we are going to see, this morning, we thank USP for showing exemplary leadership from Professor Carlos Carlotti, which has mentioned 9 centers already being established at the University of São Paulo. I would like to thank all the speakers who's going to be with us also during our international seminar on circular economy and sustainable development goals, which will happen today and tomorrow. And we will also visit the Biodigester and Energy Center of the USP, one of the most beautiful and sustainable university worldwide. We could consider that when we started UI GreenMetric 15 years ago, we are imagining the university like this, in which everyone look after new innovative solution. I was quite surprised when Professor Carlotti mentioned that you will be carbon neutral by 2025 because of this biodigester and everything. So I think all of us must work, and we will see the real example of the University of São Paulo effort in doing this. And also it's an honor to let you know that UI GreenMetric Network are making its reputation to extensive and highly committed global partnership of sustainable universities. We have it have been shown by the rector that you have so many collaboration. I remember when Patricia mentioned in 2021 that they're going to establish the university collaboration with UNESCO. It is going, and we have witnessed what happens in São Paulo University. As the center of education to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, universities across the globe have become the source of energy to pass through this extraordinary situation of global climate change and the urge to achieve SDGs in yet 6 years' time only, while facing constant challenges such as the emergence of the artificial intelligence and all the technological development. We have become the center of humanity's effort to combat poverty, hunger, diseases, in making of smart and energy efficient cities and protecting life on land and underwater. The way digitalization and artificial intelligence are being implemented is something that we would like to portray in all your evidence to learn best practices across the world. This morning, we have come together and we will have a few days to come to see how we can collaborate in the near future. I've seen that many universities are also willing, next slide please, to be the host of some events that will be conducted by UI GreenMetric. For example, maybe the online courses also, we would like to welcome all of you to join because the first online courses was organized here in São Paulo University and also including the model and platform for collaboration. In 2022, we have done all of this collaboration. We met together in Bogota, Colombia last June. And also we have many meetings in Turkey, also in other countries such as Mexico, Spain, Ecuador, and also Pakistan and Philippines, Indonesia, and also for Hungary and Europe, and also Russia. Next slide, please. Also for 2025, we will have a few meetings already organized for all of you to come. We will meet in Abu Dhabi for International Sustainability Leader Meeting, and also in Nice, France for International Workshop on UI GreenMetric, our annual workshop internationally, and also International Student Leaders Meeting on Sustainability. And also, we are welcoming all of you, for example, some university from Bangladesh today, and also we have friends from Taiwan already put their hands up for more of this opportunity to come, for example, the announcement ceremony like this. So if you are interested, please contact Dr. Junaidi and me so we can arrange everything, knowing that every time we will meet, we are preparing hard for everything, for everyone in the world to know, and also to learn, and also to do the same thing. And we know that it's going to make our world a better place. Next slide, please. The few slides before, I would like to come back to the information in which this year we have some questions such as number of sustainability related startups. We know that green jobs is very important for us to prepare for all the young generation, to let them know how to restore our earth, knowing that we have taken so much, but to be able to make it livable for the future generation, we must work hard for that. And also we have many universities saying that they have more than 1 to 5 startups in the university, and hopefully that it is a successful one. Next slide, please. I would also would like to underline that during the international ranking expert group meeting in Romania last 2 months, we were talking about the AI-driven innovation that should be put into our work in sustainability, in which, for example, we would like to see all the digitalization transformation in your university. For example, for AI-powered energy management, systems to optimize heating, cooling, and lighting based on real-time occupancy data, significantly reducing energy consumption in each place. And also for smart waste management solution, we should use artificial intelligence to analyze waste patterns, enabling efficient collection routing, and also increasing the recycling rates. And also artificial intelligence can be used to predicting and analyzing the water management to help campuses all over the world to identify leaks and optimize irrigation schedules, conserving water resources everywhere. We can also use virtual assistants, chatbot, and everything powered by AI to enhance student engagement in sustainability initiatives by providing personalized recommendation and information. AI-based carbon footprint calculator. Today, Professor Tadio told me that we are going to talk about carbon footprint also, but we can enable all of us to track and analyze the emission and informing strategies for reduction of this carbon footprint and also sustainability planning. And we will see what is the benefit of everything for mitigating the negative impact. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow university leaders, let us start with the announcement ceremony. And I would like to welcome all of you to sit back and relax and see how we can celebrate our hard work during this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Riri. Now it's time for us to get the report and results of UI GreenMetric this year. To start with, I'm pleased to announce that this year there are 1,477 countries as universities in 95 countries participated in UI GreenMetric World University Ranking. So to the 1,477 universities, let's give them a big applause. They are the champions as well as the committed universities for sustainability. So we have some hope for a better world. So thank you for the 1,477 universities in 95 countries. As you can see from the map of the world, in Europe, there are 340 universities. In North America, 18 universities. And in Latin America, 178 universities. In Asia, there are 864 universities participating, and we are pleased to see an increase from our colleague in Africa. 75 universities are participating, and in Oceania, Australia, there are 2 universities. So we are pleased that this year there is an increase of more than 300 universities compared to last year, 1,183 universities from 85 countries. So there is an increase of participation. So as you can see, we started in 2010 with 95 universities in 35 countries, and you can see the projection that it increased significantly from year to year. So this means that more and more universities put sustainability in their main agenda. So very good progress. Now, we have analyzed the data of the 1,477 universities. As you know, in the GreenMetric, we put the universities into 3 clusters: the gold cluster, the silver cluster, and the bronze cluster. So this is the profile of 1,477 universities in 95 countries. So 309 universities, it's about 20.92%, have been in the gold cluster, That means the score of the GreenMetric is about 7,000 to 10,000. And in the silver cluster, 42.4%, 621 universities. So between 5,000 to 7,000 in the score, and 547 universities in 30, that's about 37.3%, are still at the beginning stage, if you like, in their journey to be more sustainable. Now, let me give you the general result of UI GreenMetric 2024. So there are 6 criteria in the GreenMetric: setting infrastructure, energy, climate change, waste, water, transportation, education, and research. So this is the profile of 1,477 universities. In terms of setting and infrastructure, 57.3%. In energy and climate change, 54.6% meet the criteria or the standard of GreenMetric. In the waste, 52%, water, 51%, transportation, 58%, and education and research, 63.7%. So this means we still have lots of homework for the universities to be more sustainable. Now, let me continue with setting and infrastructure. As you can see in the criteria of setting and infrastructure, there are 11 indicators. So these are the portrait of the universities in the world. So the highest score will be in SI8, that is campus facility for disabled, special needs, and maternity care. So the score is quite good, 78%. And then followed by SI9, that is security and safety facilities. The lowest score would be in the SI11. This is about conservation and biodiversity, 48%. So this is the setting and infrastructure. Now let me continue with the second criteria, that is energy and climate change. As you can see here, the lowest score would be in EC2, that is smart building implementation. Only 43.6% of 1,477 universities implement smart building. And then the second one is the EC3, that is renewable energy source on campus. Only 34.3% of universities develop renewable energy source for their campus operations. The good thing is in terms of EC9, total carbon footprint, so 59% have developed the carbon footprint calculation, and also for the EC8, so that is carbon footprint divided by the campus population. So more universities are working on the emissions of carbon. Let me continue. The waste. So there are 6 criteria for the waste, indicators for the waste. As you can see here, waste seems to be our challenge for the universities across the world. The 3R, 60.8% of the universities apply this 3R. And then the lowest would be on the sewage disposal. So only 47.9. Now let me continue with the next criteria, that is the water. In terms of the water, I can report that the water conservation program and implementation, around 55% of the university implement this, followed by consumption, water pollution control in the campus area. The lowest score would be in the water consumption of treated water. Next slide would be on the transportations. So as you can see from the diagram here, about 77.6% of the universities use the pedestrian path, and they develop a safe pedestrian path, not only for the population, but also for the disabled students and staff. So they also need to work on the number of zero emission vehicles. So only 42% of universities have these zero emission vehicles. Let me continue. The last one is about education and research. So we are very happy that in terms of the education and research, more universities are improving. So for example, in the area of university cultural activities at the university, 72% of the universities implement this. And then sustainability courses, about 64%. So there is an increase there. But we still need to work on the ED11, that is sustainability related startups, only 37%. So this is the area that the university can improve. Now, please, that I'm going to announce the top 50 sustainable universities in the world. Are you one of them? So I'll start with the top 50. The top 50 most sustainable universities. Hang on a minute. Let us play the music to make it more suspense. The top 15 most sustainable university: King Mongkut's University of Technology, Thonburi, Thailand. The 14th named most sustainable university: Chaoyang University of Technology, Taiwan. The 48th most sustainable university: Qasim University, Saudi Arabia. The 47th most sustainable university in the world, Universidad de Santander, Colombia. The 46th most sustainable university, University Malaya, Malaysia. The 45th most sustainable university, Mahidol University, Thailand. The 44th most sustainable university, National Chinan University, Taiwan. I think the president is there. Congratulations. The 43rd most sustainable university, Universitas 11 Maret, Indonesia. Next, the 42nd most sustainable university, Aalborg University, Denmark. The 41st most sustainable university, Weifang Institute of Technology, China. The 40th most sustainable university, Riga Technical University, Latvia. Do we have juries here? Ah, there he is. Congratulations, juries. Okay. The 13th most sustainable university, Universidad Autónoma de Occidente, Colombia. The 38th most sustainable university, Istanbul Technical University, Turkey. The 37th most sustainable university, Benemérita Universidad Autónoma de Puebla, Colombia. The 36th most sustainable university, Universidad Complutense de Madrid, Spain. 35th most sustainable university, Federal University of Lavras, Brazil. Do we have Lavras here? No, okay. Let me continue. The 34th most sustainable university, Katsasat University, Thailand. The 33rd most sustainable university, University of Eastern Finland, Finland. The 32nd most sustainable university, Universitas Negeri Semarang, Indonesia. The 31st most sustainable university, Czech University of Life Sciences, Prague, CZU, Czech Republic. The 30th most sustainable university, Universidad del Rosario, Colombia. 29th most sustainable university, IPB University, Indonesia. The 28th most sustainable university, Università degli Studi dell'Aquila, Italy. The 27th most sustainable university, Universitas Gadjah Mada, Indonesia. The 26th most sustainable university, Universitas Diponegoro, Indonesia. And the 25th most sustainable university, University of Pécs, Hungary. The 24th most sustainable university, University Putra Malaysia, Malaysia. The 23rd most sustainable university, National Pingtung University of Science and Technology, Science Taipei, Taiwan. The 22nd most sustainable university, Rudan University, Russia. The 21st most sustainable university, Universitas Indonesia, Indonesia. The 20th most sustainable university, Politecnico di Torino, Italy. The 19th most sustainable university, University of Limerick, Ireland. The 18th most sustainable university, Hammy University of Applied Sciences, Finland. The 17th most sustainable universities, Leiden University, Netherlands. The 16th most sustainable university, Universidad Autónoma de Nuevo León, Mexico. 15th most sustainable university, University of Turin, Italy. 14th most sustainable university, Université de Sherbrooke, Canada. The 13th most sustainable university, Louis University, Italy. And the 12th most sustainable universities goes to Universität Bremen, Germany. The 11th most sustainable university, Dublin City University, Ireland. Now, I'd like to announce the top 5 most sustainable universities by regions. The top 5 most sustainable universities in Europe are dang, dang, dang. Wageningen University and Research, Netherlands. Nottingham Trent University, United Kingdom. University of Groningen, Netherlands. University College Cork, Ireland. And Umwelt Campus Birkenfeld, University of Applied Sciences, Germany. Do we have Trier University? Ah, congratulations. Okay. Now let me continue with the top 5 most sustainable universities in Asia. They are Universitas Indonesia, National Pingtung University of Science and Technology, Taiwan, University Putra Malaysia, Universitas Diponegoro, Indonesia, and Universitas Gadjah Mada, Indonesia. Next, top 5 most sustainable universities in Africa. They are Sohag University, Egypt. All Egypt. October 6 University, Egypt. Cairo University, Egypt. Benha University, Egypt. And Ain Shams University, Egypt. Top 5 most sustainable universities in North America. They are University of California, Davis, USA. University of Connecticut, USA. University de Sherbrooke, Canada. California State University, Sacramento, USA. And Ontario Tech University, Canada. This is what you are waiting for. The top 5 most sustainable universities in Latin America. They are Professor Patricia cannot wait. Universidade de São Paulo, USP, Brazil. So congratulations, USP. This is not because they are hosting, but they are very good university. Next, Universidad Autónoma de Nuevo León, Mexico. Universidad del Rosario, Colombia. And Federal University of La Paz, Brazil. The 5th, Benemérita Universidad Autónoma de Puebla, Mexico. So congratulations to all the universities. Now, let me continue with what we are also looking for, the best parts of our announcement, the winner announcement. So UI GreenMetric World University Rankings 2024. Let me continue. We'll start with the 10 most sustainable universities in the world. University of Connecticut, USA. So, I think we have Patrick McKee is the Interim Director, Office of Sustainability, University of Connecticut. So congratulations to University of Connecticut and to Patrick. Next, the 9th most sustainable universities in the world goes to University Autonoma University de Bologna, Italy. So congratulations to Professor Giovanni Molari, Director of Università di Bologna, Italy. we have a acceptance speech from Professor Wani.
The University of Bologna is proud to be recognized as the most sustainable university in Italy and one of the top 10 globally.
So congratulations to Gavin. Now let me continue with the next most sustainable university. The seventh most sustainable university in the world goes to University of California, Davis, USA. So let's watch the video of the Chancellor, Professor Gary May from University of
On behalf of the
California.
University of California, Davis, I am truly honored to accept this recognition as the seventh most sustainable university in the world for 2024. At UC Davis, sustainability is not just a goal, it is a core value woven into everything we do. One of the most exciting milestones in our journey is the ongoing work of our Big Shift, a transformative initiative aimed at decarbonizing our utility system. The early phases of this effort have significantly reduced our environmental impact. The Big Shift is making a real impact on our campus and serves as a model for how other universities can address climate change in their operations. Our commitment extends beyond infrastructure. UC Davis faculty also play a critical role in advancing sustainability in our teaching and research. Integrating sustainability into our classrooms and research spaces is a powerful example of our approach. Our campus functions as a living laboratory, allowing our faculty to collaborate with students and operational teams and transform theory into practice. UC Davis understands its position as a leader in sustainability. We are committed to advancing environmental sustainability and fostering a more equitable and inclusive future for all. We recognize that our work today will shape a better tomorrow for the next generation, and we are committed to that critical work. Thank you once again for this incredible honor. We look forward to continuing to build a more sustainable future together.
Thank you, Chancellor Gary May. Now, let me continue to the 6 most sustainable universities in the world. It goes to Umwelt Campus Birkenfeld, Germany. Congratulations. We would like to invite Professor Riri to present the award to Umwelt Campus Birkenfeld, Germany, as the 6th most sustainable university in the world. Okay, and we would like to invite Dr. Jacqueline to say a few words.
Dear Professor Riri Fitrisari, dear Professor Dr. Junaidi, dear Professor Dr. Carlos Gilberto Carlotti, dear Professor Dr. Patricia Iglesias, my name is Jacqueline Martinez. I'm a senior project manager at the Environmental Campus in Birkenfeld of the Trier University of Applied Science, and I'm honored to have the opportunity to represent our president, Professor Dr. Doris Schumann, and our dean of Environmental Business and Environmental Law, Professor Dr. Klaus Helling, at this GreenMetric Award ceremony. We are grateful to receive this award to maintain our position among the top-ranked universities and to demonstrate our commitment to sustainability, circular economy, resource efficiency, carbon neutrality, and innovation to our stakeholders around the world, and particularly to our students. This award is the result of years of hard work by our Dean and Sustainability Director, Professor Dr. Helling, and his team. Their work and dedication are worthy of a special recognition. This award motivates us to continue improving our campus activities and to work forward achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. We are pleased to accept this award at the 6th most sustainable university in recognition of our efforts. Thank you very much. Muito obrigada.
So congratulations to Dr. Jacqueline representing Umwelt Campus Birkenfeld. Now let me continue to the next most sustainable university. The 5th most sustainable universities in the world goes to, can you guess? Universidad de São Paulo, USP. So congratulations. May I invite Professor Patricia and Professor Riri to receive the awards. Congratulations, USP. Well done. Oh, okay. So once more again, big applause for USB.
Muito obrigada.
Thank you very much. We from the University of São Paulo are very proud to participate in this ranking and with such a result. In the last ranking, we were in 8th position, so we moved up 3 positions, and I know this is no easy task, and this is very significant and important for the University of São Paulo. We have had an intimate relationship with sustainability and excellence. The University of São Paulo does not distinguish between the two. Excellence presupposes a sustainable university and an inclusive university. This is the triple basis of the University of São Paulo management today. We are very proud to participate in this ranking and achieving this 5th position among the most sustainable universities in the world and the most sustainable in Latin America. And this is no simple feat. It's a lot. I would like to take on a commitment that in the next ranking, we will be in an even higher position. This center that is being inaugurated today will be part of this. Thank you very much.
We are proud of that.
Thank you. Now, let me continue to the next award. The 4th most sustainable universities in the world goes to University College Cork, Ireland. Congratulations, UCC. We have an acceptance speech video from Professor John O'Halloran from UCC.
We at University College Cork, Ireland, are thrilled to receive this award as the 4th most sustainable university in the world. I would like to thank Professor Riri Fitri-Sarai and colleagues in UI GreenMetric for your continued collaboration and support for our ambitious Green Campus programme. University College Cork is a global leader in impact for the advancement of sustainable development goals. Our strategic plan, Securing Our Future, clearly sets out our commitment to a sustainable future for our people, our university and our planet. Our Sustainability and Climate Action Plan commits us to achieving zero carbon by 2040 across all scopes of emission and zero waste certification by 2030. In 2010, UCC was the first university in the world to be awarded a green flag from the Foundation for Environmental Education in Copenhagen. And this year, we became the first to be awarded the 5th flag. Over the last number of years, we've reduced our absolute carbon emissions by 32% and our total waste tonnage by 40%. Through our ban on single-use plastic in catering in January 2023, we have avoided over 2 million disposable coffee cups being sent to landfill. We are undertaking a comprehensive programme of building retrofits across the entire estate, aimed at moving the campus away from reliance on fossil fuels. At UCC, we've mapped all our research and teaching to the SDGs and developed an innovative toolkit for teaching staff to embed the SDGs in their practice. Our sustainability research is globally leading, and we're driving climate action in enterprise through our newly launched Sustainability Academy. Our beautiful campus are managed for biodiversity, and our Green Shoots program supports students to engage with green space for their health and well-being, as well as the sustainability goals. Our university also serves as a living laboratory, and our bespoke living laboratory program brings together students, staff, and external stakeholders to co-create and implement innovative solutions to real-world sustainability challenges right here on our beautiful campus. I would again like to thank you for this accolade, and we're immensely proud to be the 4th university in the world for sustainability.
Thank you, Professor John Halloran, President of UCC. Now, let me continue to the 3rd most sustainable university in the world. The 3rd most sustainable university in the world goes to, can you guess? No. Hang on, what's going on? No idea? University of Groningen, Netherlands. So we have video. So we have a video of acceptance speech from University of Groningen.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jacqueline Scherpen. I'm Director Magnificus of the University of Groningen. First of all, I would like to thank Universitas Indonesia for organizing this yearly ranking and in doing so, promoting sustainability in universities worldwide. We are tremendously proud of receiving the award with the 3rd place in the ranking. The University of Groningen is committed to continuously invest in sustainability, whether it is by saving energy in our lab facilities, by creating awareness among staff and students, or by investing in smart and sustainable buildings. Sustainability is one of our key values. We hope that studying at the University of Groningen will inspire our students to become future leaders in sustainability. In the upcoming years, the university will also face challenges to make its business operations and education and research even more sustainable. This requires continuous attention, vision, and action, now and in the future. But for now, we are very glad to see our efforts rewarded with this beautiful award. Thank you again, and congratulations to the other universities that participated in the GreenMetric ranking of 2024. Together, we can set an example and work towards a sustainable future.
So thank you to Rector Professor Jacqueline Scherpen. Now let me continue to the 2nd most sustainable university in the world. The award goes to no idea. Nottingham Trent University, United Kingdom. We have Laura representing Nottingham Trent University with the acceptance speech video.
Good afternoon, everyone. Many thanks for inviting me to partake in today's event. It's great to be able to join you remotely from Nottingham, England. My name is Laura Meiki-Manchon, and I'm Head of Sustainability at Nottingham Trent University, with 40,000 students and 4,500 staff across 6 campuses in the UK. On behalf of the entire NTU community, it is a privilege and an honour to be named the 2nd most sustainable university in the world. My colleagues and I are immensely proud of this collective achievement, and we're truly grateful to UI GreenMetric for this global recognition. Thank you. Sustainability is one of the key themes underpinning our University Reimagined strategy. This demonstrates our strong institutional commitment to place sustainability at the heart of everything that we do. Not only are we continuously reducing the environmental footprint from our own operations, but we are also prioritizing research and curricular activities that promote sustainability, social responsibility, and align to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We have continued to decarbonize our buildings while ensuring that they meet the needs of our community in an ever-changing climate. We've also expanded our electric bicycle fleet to ensure that we're promoting more sustainable travel and commuting options across our campuses. We've enhanced our university environments, both for people and wildlife. We have maintained our green flag status, installed green walls and roofs, and attracted wildlife, including hedgehogs, peregrine falcons, great-crested newts, and a number of other creatures who now get to call NTU their home. We're a nature-positive university. Reflecting on this year's UI GreenMetric theme, for NTU, partaking in this initiative gives us the opportunity to share, collaborate, and learn. We as a sector can continue to be leaders in sustainability at a time where the climate, biodiversity, and socioeconomic crisis demands urgent action from us all. Congratulations to all winners and participants in this year's ranking. Looking forward to working together on our sustainability goals and ambitions.
Thank you, Laura. Now we come to the moment of truth that we are waiting for. The most sustainable university in the world goes to Wageningen University and Research, Netherlands. So congratulations. Do we have representative? Okay, from please come. I think from the Council of Netherlands. So welcome. Professor Riri would present the awards.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
It's yes, Dr. Vasco Rodriguez, if you'd like to say a few words, please.
Yeah, I'll do it in English. Também posso falar português, but I will do it in English, so no problem. Just congratulations to all winners, and especially also to our partner with many universities in the Netherlands, the University of São Paulo, of course. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your joining us with Zoom. I would like to thank Professor Carlotti, Professor Junaid, Professor Fitri-Sari, Professor Iglesias, all on behalf, of course, of, in this case, the Wageningen University. A fantastic achievement, once again, and also pleased, being the Deputy Consul General of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, to see also other universities from the Netherlands in today's ranking, like Groningen and Leiden. On behalf of the Wageningen University, I was just requested also to address you with some few words. On behalf, and it's a great honor for me to stand here today, on behalf of Rector Caroline Kroes of Wageningen University and Research. And the following words to share with you, that we are amazingly proud that for the 8th year in a row, Wageningen University and Research receives this important and prestigious award for being the most sustainable university in the UI GreenMetric Rankings. This recognition is a moment of pride for our entire community, students, faculty, researchers, and alumni, who tirelessly dedicated themselves to sustainability at all levels. And this recognition is a celebration of what the university has achieved so far and a challenge to continue on this path towards a sustainable future. Sustainability is woven in everything we do. Our mission at the Wageningen University, to explore the potential of nature and to improve the quality of life. And it's not just a guiding principle, but it's a call to action. And from groundbreaking research into sustainable food production to innovate strategies for preserving biodiversity. And we are driven by the urgency to provide solutions within the planet's boundaries. But sustainability is not something, again, as I said, that we study or teach only. Wageningen University is committed to continuing to inspire students and innovate in education. And one example is our new bachelor's program, Data Science for Global Challenges. And with we, of course, I'm talking on behalf of the university. And the plan of the university is to launch this program in the upcoming academic year. Students will be trained to become bridge builders between data science and life sciences, equipping them to use data and to solve complex societal and scientific questions worldwide. The university recently also developed a new educational vision focusing on training responsible change makers. Education at Wageningen University is not only about transferring knowledge, but it's also about empowering people, young people, and to make leading and transformative contributions to a sustainable and just future. And to all universities and institutions here represented today and online, in São Paulo, all across the globe, we share this honor with you. Together, you and I, we share and we form a global community striving towards the same goal, a future where people and the planet can live in harmony. And rankings, like the ones that we have here today from UI GreenMetric, remind us that it is not just about competition, who is the most sustainable or whatever. No, we cooperate. We do that with the university here in São Paulo, but I know we do it with the university in Indonesia, our colleagues, diplomatically. There is a lot going on between us all. It's more importantly about our collaboration as the driving force behind meaningful processes. And to the UI GreenMetric team, thank you once again for your tireless efforts to bring universities together and to raise awareness of the crucial role that universities play in contributing to that sustainable future. And to everyone here, let us see this moment not only as a recognition for our universities of what we have done, but also as a motivation for what we still need to do. And that's quite a lot. So thank you once again for the incredible honor. And let us continue to innovate, to inspire, and to lead for a greener future. Thank you very much. Muito obrigado. Prazer. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Victor Rodriguez. Apart from announcements of the top 50, top 10 most sustainable university, we are also pleased to honor and to recognize universities, coordinators, as well as university who have worked with us all these years. Some of us have known each other for more than 10 years. Some are new friends. So let me continue the award. First, the most active national coordinator of UI GreenMetric World University Ranking Network. For your information, at the moment, we have about 34 national coordinators in 32 countries. So they are the ones who are organizing activities of GreenMetric with the universities in their country. So we would like to honor their efforts and their collaboration. So this year, most active national coordinator of UI GreenMetric World University Ranking Network goes to Universidad El Bosque, Colombia. Do we have Propemi? No, okay. So big applause to Universidad El Bosque, Colombia. Is Professor Hemi on Zoom? No. No. Yeah. Okay, let me continue with the next award. This is Professor Hemi. Next, the most active new participating university in Latin America goes to Universidad Técnica Particular de Loja, Ecuador. Do we have the representative? Oh, so congratulations. Okay. Award first. If you could please do that.
Buenos días y muchas gracias a la Universidad de São Paulo.
Good morning. Thank you to the University of São Paulo for welcoming us and for organizing this event. Our Dean, Dr. Santiago Costa, and our Associate Dean, Dr. Jose Maria Sierra. And on their behalf, I'd like to thank UI GreenMetric and its team for this important recognition, and would like to reaffirm our commitment to work towards sustainability and to preserve the environment. We're very proud and motivated to continue to work on initiatives that can promote sustainable development, responsible resource management, and taking care of our communities. I'd like to dedicate this recognition to our team and the University Committee for their efforts and dedication. They are the ones who have made it possible for us to be here today and to continue to lead in sustainability at a global level. Thank you very much.
With the next award, we have many new participating university. So the best new participating university this year goes to University of Augsburg, Germany. So we have an acceptance speech from University of Augsburg, Germany.
Dear members of UI GreenMetric ranking team, my name is Professor Sabine Döring-Manteuffel. I'm the president of the University of Augsburg. We feel very honored to receive this prize for the best new participating university this year. I want to thank you for valuing the efforts we are making as the University of Augsburg to improve the sustainability of our university. It is only our first participation in this ranking. This award confirms our work for sustainable development. The Green Transformation is the key project for positioning the university as a leading sustainability university. Our good performance in this ranking is due to several key factors. The deep-rooted culture of environmental awareness at our university shapes everything we do. For many years, we have embraced the responsibility of maintaining a green campus and promoting biodiversity. However, our success goes far beyond operational practice. It is guided by a clear strategy that combines environmental responsibility with academic excellence. This vision has enabled us to develop a broad portfolio of sustainability-focused educational programs and organize various events that bridge the gap between science and society. Our achievements are driven by the pioneering efforts of our interdisciplinary research centers. These centers have made remarkable progress in areas such as resource research, where we seek innovative solutions for sustainable resources use, and environmental medicine, where we study the health effects and environmental problems. The collaborative nature of our research has proven to be a key strength, leading to impactful results that transcend disciplinary boundaries. As we look to the future, we are excited about the opportunities this awards brings. Joining the GreenMetric community means joining a vibrant network of institutions committed to sustainability. We look forward to sharing ideas, learning from each other's successes, and working together to find new ways to address the challenges of our time. Thank you and good wishes from Germany.
Thank you, Professor Sabine. Right, the next award is the most sustainably improved university. It goes to Imam Abdurrahman bin Faisal University, Saudi Arabia. So congratulations. Now, we would also like to honor the presence of the national coordinator of UI GreenMetric. First, may I invite national coordinator of UI GreenMetric for universities in Latvia, Riga Technical University, to come to the podium, please. Also, national coordinator of UI GreenMetric for universities in Brazil. I assume it's Professor Patricia. And also national coordinator of UI GreenMetric for universities in Colombia. If it's not here. Okay.
It's for you to keep because you've been doing this for years. Thank you for coming. For you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes. But yes. We still hang on. Yeah. After this, we'll have a good process. So congratulations to all the national coordinators and all the winners of UI GreenMetric World University Ranking 2024. To conclude, I would like to thank you all for your kind attentions this morning, and also to all colleagues worldwide who are watching us through the YouTube and Zoom. And I would like to invite us all to work together to make our campus more sustainable. And to conclude, I'd like to quote Peter Drucker, is an American marketing guru. He says that the best way to create our future is to make it. So let's make it happen. Let's make our university more sustainable, and hopefully we'll have a better world. So thank you very much for coming to this award ceremony. Big applause to us all, the champion of sustainable university. So see you next year in National Chinan University, Taiwan. So our first lecture. So let's take a photo together. Thank you very much, everybody.
Now I have to inform that this event is carbon neutral by Ambipar. So all your trips, everything we are doing these days, we just compensate the carbon emissions. Nós vamos agora para...
Now, we're going to have our final session, so I'd like to ask you to please take your seats. We have a special guest who will be delivering a speech. Dr. José Elton, if you could please come up to the stage.
Bem, nós vamos agora então para a parte...
We will now go to the final part of this morning ceremony. So I kindly ask you to take your seats again. We received a very special guest, Dr. José Elton Nogueira Defentaler Jr. He is a public defender of the state of São Paulo and works in the environmental area. So he focuses on our main focus today, not just sustainability, but also looking at circular economy issues and the issues at hand at this time. So I greatly thank Dr. José Elton for accepting our invitation. And after his talk, we will have a brunch to celebrate the morning activities. So I kindly ask you to welcome Dr. Elton for his presentation. Good morning, everyone. It is an honor to be here. I received the invitation from Dr. Patricia Iglesias to be with you this morning, in this beautiful morning, with all of you who have this passion for the environmental topic. It is an honor for me, and I would like to reinforce that I was greatly honored by our fifth placement as the most sustainable university in the world. I have graduated from USP, so it's a reason of great joy and honor to be among the top 5 universities in terms of sustainability around the world. It is interesting, this topic for which I was invited to talk about regarding the circular economy. I have the impression that for you, it would be more interesting to use the expression, the impression of those who judge environmental law. I work with environmental law since the end of 2017, and in Brazil, and in São Paulo, we have 2 environmental courts dedicated exclusively to environmental issues. There are few in the world where you have judiciary courts specializing in environmental law. There is one in China. There is one single judge in London. And as far as I know, I don't think there is specialization at a second level. In other words, in an appeals court that is dedicated to judging environmental matters. When I talk about environmental matters, I'm not talking about crimes, but strictly environmental issues that have to do with the protection of the environment. So how do judges consider circular economy? I must confess with a certain degree of embarrassment. I only perceive that we have a problem regarding circular economy when I noticed that in some cases we had to demolish buildings that were irregular in condominiums or in cities, and these buildings were large. They were not small at all. The issue at hand was, where will we deposit this waste and what will we do with it? What is our responsibility when faced with this asset that was undone due to the environmental legislation that can, in the future, cause an environmental impact? Because untreated waste can cause environmental losses. So the first point, the solution regarding waste. So waste treatment. So this first phase that will eventually get to the topic of circular economy that has already been practiced for some time. Where do we place all this? Another issue that also came forth more recently regarding this topic: contaminated soil by heavy metals, mercury, lead, which are in properties where houses and buildings will be built and would contaminate those living in those areas. So where will we place this? So we will remove and treat this. We do not have a grasp as to the removal of this waste and how to treat it or not. So this was present in our minds as an unresolved issue. So we had to tackle this. But a judicial order saying, take care of this, CETESB or other agencies. CETESB is a Paulista agency to control the environment. So you be concerned with treating this waste. That's easy for the judge to say. So the judge giving an order is not difficult to do. This can be done in 2 paragraphs. And the judge no longer has responsibility for the execution or not of that order, provided the judge executing the order has any questions regarding this treatment. So the issue continues unresolved. Commenting with a judge friend from the environmental court, I recalled, or rather, I had an insight at a beach during vacation when a friend a few years back told me that the coconuts that people drink at the beach due to the hot summers we have in Brazil. Mr. Vasco Rodriguez is in the back of the room. So the coconut water we drink in Brazil is not native to Brazil. So Brazilian coconuts don't produce a lot of coconut water. So the Portuguese brought from Asia the coconut plants that are so abundant in Brazil. So the coconuts that you buy for $2, $3 at the beach per unit were disposed of in garbage containers. But somebody in the region of Bertioga in São Paulo would take these coconuts, put them in a truck after consumption, and would dispose of them in an economically viable way for the fibers, the pulp, and everything else. And this is where the idea of circular economy takes effect. That person wasn't an economist, a simple person who had this idea, and ecologically, this is a very plausible idea. So something without any economic value started having an economic value because it was a good that could generate wealth. When commenting with my friend, we reached the conclusion that one of the solutions for us to extend and broaden in society the identity of environmental protection is to make people understand that environmental protection has an economic expression that we must not forget or doubt. You know by heart this. I don't have to tell you about this. You already know this. But the novelty is that this started taking shape in judges' hearts at that time. And now we are at a turning point, so to speak, in terms of legal rulings. Maybe we should definitely take on that we have surpassed for quite some time. And we see this at this event, the UI GreenMetric, that we no longer are simply just communicating environmental protection. So this no longer is just tainted by ideology. Now we are at the verge of making a decision and incorporating this as a social culture, regardless of the ideology of whomever, regardless of any beliefs people may have, because it's much more interesting to believe that there is economic value and value expression that can be put into practice and can be transformed into something material and will help a lot to resolve our environmental issues at hand. The coconut gentleman, besides making money, and it seemed like a lot of money, also would help clean the beach and remove waste from the beach, because if coconuts were to be left behind, they would be consumed organically, etc. But how do we in the São Paulo legal system see this? This is not a paradigm, but a complement of environmental law. So now I'm shifting from environmental protection to environmental law. So we need to keep in mind this cycle of the circular economy as something extremely positive for which we must focus our goals and objectives on. I don't know if it is appropriate to say, but how can we make money with this? Recently, just a few days back, I was in the US, and there is no scientific value in this. It's just the reality. Since we drove a lot, actually, my wife drove a lot. I was just a co-pilot. Of 10 working trucks on Florida highways, one of them was dedicated to circular economy, either reuse or recycled material transportation or things of that sort. In other words, circular economy has already grown roots. And maybe we should keep in mind that in your role, you who are younger than us and have a direct responsibility with environmental factors, both in academia as well as in the professional life of executives, is to improve even further this concept and transform it into a greater volume reality. Circular economy is one of the great solutions for sustainability and for a healthier planet from an environmental standpoint. And we can employ many workers who currently are jobless or have less favorable jobs in this area, both in the collection and adjustment of reused materials. We're talking about any kind of material here. In Europe, for example, there are great advances regarding this. In supermarkets in Germany, if clients arrive with a bag or a box with 10 PET bottles, they enter the supermarket, exchange these PET bottles at a PET bottle dispenser, and receives a bonus that can be discounted from other products that are non-recyclable. So here we conjugate values, recycling plus economy. certainly or probably, it is not the supermarket chain that operates this. It may be awarding companies that manages this for the supermarkets. Since I am at USP, I would like to suggest, if this does not sound absurd, and maybe this already exists, that FEA make a business plan study. The FEA, the College of Economy of the University of São Paulo. So they could create a business model with the proper studies to have entrepreneurs dedicated to this. These entrepreneurs, regardless of social class, of all different levels of society, could participate. With this, we would be able to adjust much better retail, which is what matters here, to manage waste as well as everything else involved in circular economy. This is important because someday resources will be extinguished, or if that is not the case, the use of such resources will become more expensive. And with this, they may become inaccessible to the population at large. It would be interesting, since we are taking a step forward in terms of circular economy, because what we already have is already underway. We're seeing a lot about reuse water, reuse gases, etc. We could take a step further so that this becomes a culture within a market society. We live in a market society, so we can't break away from this. If we fight against this reality, facts will speak louder. The market society is here to stay. We talk a lot about socialist market society, but it still is a market. So it could be a capitalist or a socialist aspect, but both of them are market societies. But what is important is for us to do something and keep in mind that circular economy, which has already established itself pretty much, even though in Brazil we only have legislation and a decree of the Ministry of the Environment. And in São Paulo, I think we are just a federation. I actually don't know exactly where we stand on that, but we have a bill that is still being analyzed regarding the topic of circular economy. So Brazil is lagging regarding this topic, even though in practice, companies are ahead and notice that waste management is highly profitable. And there's nothing wrong in this. So the step that probably we should take is to think about broadening this circular economy, making it more effective and more present in daily activities. And I don't like this expression, to engage with society. It seems that you are going to affiliate to some political group, but we want to impact society by bringing to it that there are means for us to better use natural resources. This subject was addressed in environmental courts, at least in mine, always in an en passant fashion. But the pertinence and urgency is knocking on our doors. In our rulings, Dr. Patricia, we have our issues, but there are some merits as well. In our rulings, we have still not focused on the after execution aspect. So what will happen after something is decided? What will be the world after the mere judicial ruling? When judges rule, execution is forthcoming. I commit myself, and with this I will conclude, but I commit myself under the witness of Dr. Patricia Iglesias that from now on, at least in my rulings, and I hope that others follow me, because in courts we always have panel decisions. So I commit to implementing my rulings based on circular economy for the rational use of materials, whether waste or liquids, gases, metals, etc. I commit under having you as a witness that we will do this. This is a present reality. It is a good reality. It is good to have circular economy, and we need to join hands with it. We need to walk hand in hand with it. I prepared some graphs that I could share with you, but you already know this better than I. I wanted to share with you what we think at the courts of law regarding this. So I take on this commitment and congratulate you for this event. And Metro, I was not aware of this and was greatly stimulated with these initiatives. I thank you very much for the invitation. I feel honored to be here in your presence, and I wish you all a wonderful day.
Bem, eu acho que todos.
I think all of you have noticed the importance of receiving Dr. José de Fentaler this morning. We chose someone as a keynote speaker that would bring us a different standpoint. Oftentimes, we are in research focusing on more technical aspects and do not consider the interface of this system with the system of law and the role of our courts. So they induce these policies of circular economy. It's very good to listen to him and know of this intention in rulings. I must mention a specific case that is emblematic in the state of São Paulo, when there was a discussion on eliminating the burning of the straw of sugarcane in sugar and ethanol production. This came about due to a judicial ruling that said that there are better technologies and therefore it would make no sense to continue that process. Why do I talk about this sector? Because this sector reinvented itself within the idea of scaled up circular economy. And this came about by means of judicial ruling. And this came from the Supreme Court, and then it was determined to eliminate this. As of then, the state of São Paulo started to act together with the private sector to build a policy that would allow for this elimination. This also shows us that oftentimes a decision can lead to the solution of a joint effort. And this is fundamental nowadays, not just the view of the ruling obligating that this be done. So just to wrap this up, from 2007 until now, we were able, in 2007, we had 1.6 million hectares of area that were burned, authorized by CETESB. Today, we have 0.01% of it was in 2007. In practical terms, a calculation was done, Dr. Elton, and this means minus 133,000 buses circulated in a city during 1 year. And I have reinforced this a lot, the importance of a judicial ruling. For us, it was an honor to receive your excellency at this event and bring this judicial view and also of the judicial system. We're very proud of the work, and I would also like to salute the work done by the regional circuit court. And we wrap up with a high note this. This afternoon, we will have other activities, the visit to the Biogester, and for most people, we will take you to Ilhabela to learn about the state park and see the Atlantic forest. So thank you very much, Dr. Alto. And now we will go to our brunch and we will return at 2 p.m. So you can visit the university structure in campus during this break. Okay, thank you very much and see you back at 2.